Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a fun one. You guys all really loved my everyday makeup tutorial, so I wanted to go a little bit deeper into the brows. So today's video is a quick demo on my everyday brow routine. So to just jump in, I wanted to talk about 3 of my favorite brow products just very quickly. I wanted to talk about these 3 because I do use these pretty interchangeably. I kind of go through phases, like on a month-to-month basis, trying out new products, and of course, just what I'm personally loving at the moment. Currently and today we're going to be using this one here. This is like a gel product. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel in medium brown. I find this to be the fastest method so far that I've encountered, but it is a little bit more on the dramatic side. So if you are looking for something a little bit more natural, then I highly recommend these 2 next products. For something that is super quick and easy, but still gonna give a full brow effect, I highly recommend pencils. The one that I absolutely have been loving right now is Maybelline's Total Temptation. This is the brow definer. I've been using the shade Soft Brown and I really like it. I do have medium brown as well, which I like too, but soft brown just does it for me. I don't know what it is, but I really like this. So if I'm doing like a no makeup look, which I do most of the time, this is the brow product that I will use because it's super soft, but still really quick and easy to get that brow shape and mimic the brow hairs. On days when I am not really feeling like using a gel powder, but I still want a very dramatic and thick brow, I will go in with a powder. This one here is amazing. I've featured this one so many times on my channel and on my Instagram. I will insert a link down below for a full tutorial using this product. This is the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. It's really nice. The packaging is adorable, not gonna lie. It is the cutest brow packaging I've ever seen because it's in the shape of a brow, but it has 2 shades to the powders. So you start with a lighter shade for the front end of your brow and then finish with a darker one for the tail, which is essentially what you should be doing when you're sculpting your brows out. That does take a little bit more time, but since the powders are all right in one combo, it's really nice because it's quick and easy. I do use the shade 5 for this product, and actually all of Benefit's brow products, I use the shade 5. So I just really wanted to quickly start with that so you guys could see, but we are gonna jump right into the demo so you guys can see how I get my everyday brow. Alright, so the first thing I do for my brows on an everyday basis, I actually do like doing my full face and then my brows. Typically I do my brows before my lip, but nonetheless, today everything's done and then I'll head to my brows. So the first thing that I like to do for my brows is check to see if I need to tweeze anything that's super major, at least on a daily basis. Usually on the weekends is when I really go in and make sure that everything's really nice and clean and crisp. But if there's one really intense strand that needs to be, you know, plucked away, I will go in with that. And the tweezers that I've been using for many years and I still love to this day are Tweezerman. They're just so good. You can get these now at Shoppers Drug Mart. I've seen them there and also at Rexall and then Sephora, of course. I actually already went in and cleaned these bad boys up, so I'm good to go. I do have a couple of reviews on brow products here on my channel that I really love and I mentioned in my intro, so I'll link those down below. Today we're gonna be going in with this one here. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel. The reason why I want to use this one is because it is so quick and it gives a very prominent brow. So on a daily basis, since I do already have pretty naturally full brows, I can get away with a pencil, powder, in this. No matter what the product is, I can really use it quite quickly. But for somebody who has to build a brow completely or has very light brows or whatever it may be, this is definitely the fastest product to use out of all of them. One thing to note about this is I definitely recommend going like a shade lighter than you typically would because it is so intense. I use the shade medium brown and I find it absolutely perfect. So that's what I would recommend if you have about my skin tone and hair color, going with medium brown because the dark brown is really intense. So the second step is to kind of brush through my brows. I just do this super quickly and just get the shape that I want. So all my brows are in the shape that I want. So there's nothing kind of like getting all tangled or weird. So just make sure that that is cleaned up nicely. Then I take the product and basically this comes with a nice wand, kind of like a concealer. But I don't apply it directly like that because it's just far too intense. So on the other side of my spoolie, I have an angled brush and I just dab it on a little bit of product and then I'll go in. So I'm gonna get as close as I can. So I just go and lightly stroke the product into my brows. And I'm moving quite slow so you guys can really see. And I will go through and comb through the product as I go so it really blends nicely. And a little goes a long way for this product as well, which is really, really nice. When I get to the front of the brow, I start kind of brushing upwards. The trick is to really mimic how your brow hairs grow in so that it looks super natural. And then sometimes I extend the tail just a smidgen. This all depends on, you know, your brows and the way that you like your brows to look, but already you can see it didn't take long. It took 2 minutes. And you can see that my brows are looking a lot more crisp, clean, and put together. Not an astronomical difference, but the perfect amount of difference that you just look a little bit more put together. So I'm just gonna really quickly do the other brow and then show you guys what I do next. So once the brows are done, I like to go in and set them. So this here is the Brow Drama from Maybelline. It's a really nice product. I have it in deep brown. It looks exactly like a mascara, but it's for your brows. So essentially what I do is I just run it through my brows really, really quickly to just set my brow hairs in place so nothing kind of droops down low or gets up high or anything like that. Everything is nice and in place. This does have like a little bit of color to it as well, so it will darken them a bit, but nothing crazy. So once that is done, the last thing I like to do is go in and highlight. So if I'm doing a very intense eye, I usually do my foundation, brows, and then my eyes to finish everything off. But since today I'm just doing a very easy makeup look, I just want to add a little bit of a highlight. This one here is called Vanilla by MAC Cosmetics. It's a really nice creamy white, but it has a smidgen hint of shimmer to it, which is really pretty for the brow bone. So I just take it and just push it right up against that brow. Some people go in and clean it up with concealer and all that jazz. I do not do that because I just think it's too time consuming and I don't love the look. I like my brows to look as natural as possible. So once you have done that, your brows are complete. I really hope you guys enjoyed this very quick brow tutorial. This is what I do on a daily basis to get a really quick, effortless, but still put together brow. I know I do have pretty naturally thick brows to begin with, which I'm very, very blessed and happy about. But if you are somebody who is short on time, but still wants to have kind of a put together look, this is a really great, simple tutorial. I highly recommend this product, and actually all three of the products that I mentioned in my intro, I recommend all of them because they're very, very good, high quality products and they will get the job done, just depending on your personal brow and the preference that you have for how you want the outcome of your brow to look on a daily basis will kind of navigate which product to use. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and of course, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.